You can bet your bottom dollar. Great programming coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Stand by. Hold on. Talk at its finest, coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 2 minutes, stand by. We know what guys are talking about. Stand by. A great show coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 30 seconds. Stand by. Don't go away. Stop. If they're talking about it at the barbershop, we're talking about it here on SME. Great show coming up in about 30 seconds. Don't go away. Stand by. It's time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Another great product on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yeah!
Warning. Listening to the Doug Stewart Show may cause sore throat from arguing about sports so much, increased knowledge of sports and sports issues, short tolerance for BS sports shows, you will start referring to yourself as a Stewie, consistent visits to the Doug Stewart Show chat room to talk ish, a sudden craving for boiled peanuts, fellas, better luck with the ladies, better luck with the fellas, a deeper appreciation for 80s and 90s hip-hop music, and an uncontrollable urge to donate money to the Doug Stewart Show. We thank you for listening. Enjoy.
Nothing but against the party.
I'm going to give it to you raw, no Vaseline.
What?
It was at this moment that he knew.
Please change that, Walter. And that's figuratively, not literally,
Please,
because I don't
Walter,
get down
change
like
that.
that. You know what I mean. The realest, the trillest sports talk show in America. The Doug Stewart Show.
All right, it's a Monday, baby. Let's go. I'm feeling good, feeling great. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It is a Man Talk Monday. And you are locked and loaded and listening to the Doug Stewart Show, the realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in America. Good morning, Stewies. Yeah. Oh, boy. We got a lot to get into today. But, Puff, bring it back. Bring it back. Let's get crunk this morning. Yes, sir. Hey, thank you so much for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show. It is a Man Talk Monday. We need your ballers and your busters, your game balls and your ghosts. Good morning, Stewies. If you're new to the show, I'll tell you what a Stewie is here in a second. But the Doug Stewart Show is sponsored by footballsportsapp.com, the first live action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to get in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video, download for free this fall, and register now. Again, at footballsportsapp.com. I'm going to tell you more about footballsportsapp.com throughout today's show. We're coming up on some deadlines for footballsportsapp.com and United Games. So I'll tell you about those deadlines throughout today's show. But if you are new to the Doug Stewart Show, man, thank you so much for tuning in. What took your ass so long? Huh? Yeah. Next month will be 2 years, which is in a couple of days. In a couple of days, it'll have been 2 years that we've been doing this show, man. And trust me, we have more fun around here than you can shake a stick at. First of all, if you're new to the show, go to Spreaker.com. That's speaker with an aura. All right, Spreaker.com. Search and find the Doug Stewart Show. Once you find it, hit the follow button. That's very important that you do that, so that when this show or any other show goes live on the network, we have other shows. This is a network. You'll get a little alert on your phone through Facebook, Twitter, or just an email. And then the second thing you need to do is click on the little chat bubble thingy. We have the best chat room in the world. Simply put, we do. We do. We have the best chat room in the world. I call it the fantasy island of sports and guy chat. And its inhabitants, the people inside that chat room, I call those people the Stewies. Right. Those are the Stewies. Yeah. Yeah. And so, post your thoughts in there, man. I read a lot of the chat throughout the show. It adds to the show. This is the most interactive show in the world. Not just on terrestrial radio, but online, wherever you may be listening. We have more interactive listeners, people that are being, an integral part of this show than any other show in America. So jump in, post your chat. I read a lot of it throughout the show. We do Dougie Dailies. We do Top Fives. You can also call the show, though, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Today is a Man Talk Monday. What do we do on Monday? We give out ballers, a.k.a. game balls, and then we give out goats, a.k.a. busters. Yeah. So we give out ballers and busters, kind of recapping everything from the past weekend in the world of sports, entertainment, and beyond. Tuesday, let me give you a little rundown if you're new to the show. On Tuesday, we do Tribute Tuesday, where we pay particular attention and pay homage to an artist, group in music. Wednesday is Woman Wednesday, my favorite day of the week. Shut up! Shut up! Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Woman's Wednesday is my favorite day of the week. Thursday is Throwback Thursday, where we talk about a particular year in sports and beyond. And Friday is a fantastic, freaky, funny football Friday. All right? So make sure you follow the show. All right, so what we got on the agenda today? Obviously, you see the title of today's show, Kaepernick Sits to Take a Stand. We'll obviously talk about that story. That's the biggest story in maybe in America, not just even in sports. That might be the most talked about water cooler conversation this morning in the country. So we'll talk about that. I'll give you my thoughts on that, which my thoughts, if you know anything about me and have listened to this show for, 5 minutes or the 2 live stews over the last 15 years, I'm going to have strong opinions on that, so stay tuned for that. Tony Romo done, man. Tony Romo done. And I don't want to say I'm a prophet or anything like that, or I'm Negro Damas or anything like that, but I told y'all last Friday this. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I mean, really, this is what I do. This is what I do. Yeah. And now I got to remember, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. We're going to get into it a lot more in detail later, but I got to remember, man, I don't want to sound like I'm happy that my prediction came true. Last Friday, I did a show called Stick a Fork in Romo's Ass. He's done. That's what I called the show. But let me say this as a disclaimer right now. When we get into the Romo talk, man, I don't want to make it sound like that I'm happy Tony Romo got hurt because, I never really thought he was that great of a quarterback at all, and I'm happy that my little prediction came true. I don't want to make it sound like that at all right? I played the sport for a very, very long time, for most of my life, probably about the same amount of years that I've lived on this this earth half the time. So I understand the sport. I understand that you never want to root for a guy getting hurt. But I said this Friday. But we're going to get into it, man. We'll also talk about Dwayne Wade, a tragedy in Chicago. The Falcons have to make a move, which isn't a good sign for the team and for the squad and for a young rookie player for the organization. So we'll talk about all that today. We got entertainment news coming up a little bit later today. We do that around 11:15 a.m. Eastern time. A wrestling legend has gone home to glory. And I did say wrestling. And also some TV talk, man. I've been talking about it the last couple of weeks on the show, man. The night of the season finale last night, I'm going to talk about that. When we get into it, maybe if you haven't seen it or you missed last night's episode, the season or the series finale of the night of on HBO, I'm going to talk about it. So if you haven't seen it, maybe you want to turn down your radio for a second. And that's not until like 11:15 anyway. We'll also talk about Power, the latest episode of Power, Ray Donovan. I mean, a lot of TV talk to get into. Just make sure you stay tuned, all right? But as I said, you can call the show at 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. A lot to get into today. Boy, Colin Kaepernick. Wow. We are definitely going to get into that. I'm going to give you my thoughts. And as I said, maybe you just stumbled upon this show and you don't know who the hell Doug Stewart is. But like I always say, man, I go hard in the paint on this type of stuff right here. Yeah, I don't know why y'all booing. You can get your ass out of here and find you another studio audience job. You can beat it. I go hard in the paint on this type of stuff. So when we get back from the break, man, a take, an opinion that you're probably not going to hear from any other radio, TV host in America, or at least not to the degree in which I'm probably going to talk about it. But when we get back from the break, man, we're going to talk about Colin Kaepernick and the stance that he took this weekend, man. We're definitely going to do that, all right? 404-382-0338. You can also email me. That's right, old school style, at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do this. If this is the first time you've ever listened to this show, you actually picked a great time to listen to the Doug Stewart Show. The realest, treeless, most unfiltered sports and guy talk show in America. That's right. Now I got something to say. As a matter of fact, we're going to go to break right now. We'll be back in 3 minutes. This is the Doug Stewart Show.
You hear that? He's coming. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. The Alpha Male is coming. Only on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
The Alpha Male.
Hello, Stu Nation. I am Vince Wright, the Sports Governor. I am the co-host of the Sports and More Show. Make sure you tune in every Friday on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network at 12 noon to check me out and, of course, my co-host, Reggie Lawrence.
What's up, everybody? I'm Reggie Lawrence, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents, the other half of the Sports and More Show. But the only difference is I'm much smarter and better looking than my main man, Vince Wright. But like Vince said, make sure you check us out every Friday on the SME Network. Peace.
Imagine if your business could interchange skilled engineering and technology professionals as easy as, say, you can change a high-end car part. Now, hear this out. If you could, when one highly trained, skilled employee left the firm due to growth, dismissals, maternity leave, or retirement,